Hi all, welcome to Supercoders. So in this tutorial, I am going to show you how you can create a database tables of our project e-commerce with inventory management. Now it's time to create the database tables, or we can say Django models. So just follow me. Let's see how I am going to do. So first opening my Django project. So coming to the VS Code, open folder for the backend. Open my project. Select folder, and here you go. I open my project. Now after that, in the project, we need to create our applications. So here I am just using the micro level architecture. So for each modules which we're gonna work, I am creating the applications. So just come to view terminal, and right now I'm creating the apps for Django application. So Python, let me make it large. I have to first activate the virtual environment. So what I'm gonna do, first in the directory, then activate the virtual environment. So vnv slash scripts plus activate. Now our virtual environment has been activated. Clear the terminal, running the command python manage.py start app, then passing the application name. So I'm just giving first name user service. Okay, again I need to change the directory ad e-commerce inventory, and here we go. Running the same command python manage.py start app user service. Now our user services has been created. Next, we need to make up another app which is product services. Next, I'm gonna make app for inventory services. Next, I'm gonna make app for our order services. So our all the application services have been created, I think. Yeah. The first one is user service, then product service, then order service, then inventory service. Now let's create the database tables. So if you open this first app, user services, and we can write the code in models.py. But before that, let's register our app in our project. So for this, come to settings, and here in install app, just add the application names which we just created. So first adding user services, then next is our order services, product services, then we have order services, then we have inventory services. Yeah, save it. And also here I'm using GitHub Copilot for auto completing my code. So you can see it, just last time it show me suggestion. So you can use Copilot also to make your work faster. Personally, I use Copilot to make this work fastly, and I also explain how to work with Copilot in my previous tutorial. Right now, right now after registering all the applications, let's create our database tables or models. Going to user service, open models.py, and here adding all the fields. Now let's create the our database tables or models. So class users, then for overriding the default user, abstract user, then import that abstract user. So from django.contrib.auth.models abstract user. Now after that, I need to add the fields. So adding all the fields, name equal to models.char field, and make it default, it blank equal to true, null equal to true. Now writing other fields, email, then phone, then address, city, state, country. Make all this field blank equal to true, null equal to true. Then city also blank equal to true, null equal to true. Same with state, blank equal to true, null equal to true. Country also, and here in country I can use choices. So here you can see it's showing me suggestion using Copilot. I can add more country. When I can add again more country. So here countries come from GitHub Copilot as a suggestion. And now I can see the all countries it is coming from the GitHub Copilot. So simply click tab and it complete all the country suggestion of my data. I think that is okay. Yeah, my whole country data has been created. Now after that, let's add other field also. So pin code which I forget. So pin code equal to model.char field for file pick, then adding account status. Okay, it's so messages active, inactive, blocked. Now after that, let's add other field. So role equal to model.char field, admin user, then supplier, customer, staff, and manager. Also, I think that is okay for the role. Next, we add date of birth. So model date of birth, blank equal to true, null equal to true. Then I can add created it, adding username equal to models dot char field. Then I can add password also. Then I will add other fields like, let me see, social media links, models dot json field, because I have list of data here. Also I'm adding additional details equal to models dot json field. After that, let's add some other fields also. Language equal to models dot char field. Italian, Italian. Let's see. Copilot show some suggestion. Yeah, here so lots of suggestion. Yeah, that is okay. I think for languages. Then I can add other fields also. Like so here I'm just possibly adding all the fields which I don't want to miss. So department also come here. Department equal to models dot char field. Then choices equal to, let's see the choices showing IT, HR, finance, sales, marketing, production, quality control, purchase, logistic, customer service. So it's showing all the kinds of department. I think that is okay. Just complete it. After that, I want to add designation. So designation equal to models dot char field max as 50. Choice is equal to CEO, CFO, CA2, CMO. All the users and designation types are showing now. There are lots of other user types, designation types. When I don't know, I'm just adding other also. So for assignment, adding time zone also. Time zone equal to models dot char field. Then let's Copilot complete my suggestion. So it will add the all time zones even I don't have data. So using slash, and here you can see it added all the time zones. If I check till the last, yeah, it have all the time zone. Last login equal to daytime field. Last device equal to, okay, and after that last IP also. Last location, I don't think last location is required. Uh, Apart from that, I can add currency also. Currency equal to models dot char field. Here we go. USD INR. All the currency are showing now. Now after that, let's add some other field. Our domain user ID. I will explain domain user ID later because our project is multi-level based. Like multiple admin can register to the site and sell their products. Each has their own e-commerce website. So basically, maintaining the data for each user type, I using this domain user ID. I will explain you later about the domain user ID role in future. Now save it. So our user table has been created. After that, let's create some other table. So I'm creating class user shipping address. Basically, it is address for customers, or even if it has suppliers, so you can use in suppliers also models. So for default, overriding the default user, we can use abstract user. For creating the simple models, we can use model.model. Now adding the field id.model.autobuild. Then we have user, okay. Then we have address, okay. Then city, then state, pin code. Now it is auto computing. I think it is country. Country has large data, so it is taking time. Even if you see here GitHub Copilot, it is getting loading when the data is being. So complete it. Country is also done. Now after that, created it, updated it. So I have address, city, state, pin code, and everything. I think I can add one more type. Address type. Yeah. Home office other. So even Copilot understand what I'm gonna write, it auto complete it. So that is the usage of Copilot. It will auto complete everything 10x faster than previous version. Now after that, I'm creating another class. It is showing user billing address, but I don't think I need this table. So I'm gonna create another table. Next, I have table modules. So modules model dot model. Now adding the fields ID equal to model auto field, module name, module description. Then adding some extra details. So module icon after the module name, module icon, char field. Make it text field because module icon maybe I am gonna use image or something else. After that, I have is menu, so we can use module as a menu. Is active, yeah. After that, I need to add a parent ID or module that is also okay. What is the URL of module? Then I have parent ID equal to module dot foreign key. Here I reference my current class with the current class. Now after that, let's create another table. So coming here, class. I can add user permissions. So class user permissions modules models dot model. Then after that, yeah, it is showing auto complete suggestion in the copilot. So it has ID, users, modules. Basically, modules is modules. Is view, default pose, add, edit, delete, is active, created it, updated it. Also, I can add domain user ID, domain underscore user underscore ID. And also here I gonna add one more field, domain name for custom domain. And this product is used by our some clients or some other anyone can join to website and register their site and sell their products. So I'm adding a plan type. Default is free, basic, standard, premium, enterprise. Now here I think user permission is okay. User module is view, add, edit, active, delete. I think active is not required. Yeah, let's move it. Now I'm gonna create one more class or table, activity log. So basically this table stores the activity of data of users for analytics. We can show what users are doing in the websites. So basically I'm making this project a complete e-commerce project with all the things, with all the integration, with data analytics to everything we can show in this website. So here if you see, it's showing me suggestion like user, activity, activity type, login, logout, add, edit, delete, view, search, filter, sort, all these things. Instead of making choices, I'm just going to remove it and make it simply blank equal to true. This we will add in future without choices. Activity details, I don't need it required. Activity date, I need this. Activity IP, I need this. Activity device, I need this. Activity location, I also don't need because we have already the IP. Activity status, I think this is also not required. Yeah, that is, it is done. I can now say our user service has been created. So basically our user service is all these tables. It has users, it has user shipping address, modules, permissions, activity log, activity log. Now after that, let's move to other apps and create their modules. So just going to other apps. Now I'm going to apps product service and create the product service data. So here I'm going to create first thing I'm going to create which is category. So class categories models dot model. Okay. Now it is showing auto suggestion. I don't need this because it is showing this suggestion sometimes. So ID equal to models dot autofill primary key true, name equal to models dot char field. I think I can make it 255 and make it default equal to okay, default will not show actually blank equal to true, null equal to true. After the description, after that parent ID equal to models dot foreign key. Okay. Now after that I need to add created it, updated it. Also I need to add the image. So say image equal to model dot text field. Now after that, I need to add other field also, which is sorting order. We can say order, display order. Yeah, equal to field, which is domain, user ID. Okay. Here it comes users, but instead of using users, let's import it, save it. Now after that, here I think miss one thing in domain user. Here I need to add foreign key. Here, make it self. Yeah, save it. Come again. Now here to add another field, added ID. So foreign key user. Yeah, I can add by. And also here, if you see 2 times relation is showing, so I need to change the relation name. Related name equal to domain user ID, domain added by user ID. Yeah, because sometimes it is showing some error of the foreign key. So I need to identify if two columns has same foreign key. So I need to change the related name to different things. Now save it. Now also in user service, I need to add some more thing which I forget. Here in the modules, I need to add one more data, which is display order. Same as we add in category. Display order equal to models dot integer field. Save it. After that, in categories, let's create the products. Yeah, it's showing auto selection products. And if you see, it's showing me ID, name, image. Image, we are going to make it JSON field because we are going to save multiple images. So that's why I'm using JSON field. Description, text field, display order. I think display order is not required here. Category ID, yes. And here, related name equal to category ID, added by user, domain user ID. Apart from this, there are some other fields which it miss. Let me add these fields also. I'm gonna add specification, JSON field. After that, I'm gonna add HTML content or HTML description. So HTML description. Yeah. Then I'm gonna add SQ. So SQL will not be blank or true. This need to be passed. So I'm going to add initial type price, initial selling price. So wait, then dimension. Make this char field default equal to blank or default equal to, I think that is okay. I am adding UOM, unit of measurement. Then I am adding other field like color. Then I'm going to add tax percentage. Then I'm going to add brand. Then I'm going to add model or say brand model status equal to models dot field prices equal to active inactive. Make this capitalize. Default make it active. After that, let's add some other field. So display order is not required. I'm going to add some other field, SEO keywords or SEO title, then SEO description, SEO keywords. Yeah, so that's it. It's done, I think. Make it JSON field. I have list of SEO keywords. So that is, I have done the product model. It had everything name, image description, highlights, SQ, buying price, selling price, dimension, UM, and everything. So here I didn't add the stock. So we are going to manage these stocks from inventory data. So we can fetch the data from inventory and show the stocks. And also I need to add one more field which I forget. I'm using additional. If someone requires some other data need to add, they can use this additional native for JSON with key value pair and they can store the data. Save it. Let's get some other class. So class, I'm gonna create other table. It is showing images. I'm not gonna use images because I already used the images as a JSON. So I'm gonna use product reviews, or we can say product questions models dot model. So yeah, that is okay. ID, question, answer, product ID, domain user ID, added by user ID. After that, status, yeah, active, inactive. Now here again creating another class. So class product reviews models dot model. Now complete this also. So here I am just adding the field ID equal to models dot auto build primary key true rating. Okay, then reviews models dot text field, then status also, then product ID, yeah, it is also okay, then domain user ID added by user ID, or you can say review user ID. Here also change it to question user ID and answer user ID, domain user ID and review user ID. So it has rating, view, status, product, user ID and domain user ID. So I think that is okay. Also, I think I can do one more thing for the new websites. You can add review images also. Yeah. So user can add images also in product reviews. Now after that, our all the models has been completed for product service. Moving next to other app service. Moving to order service. Let's create these models. So again, we are creating the models. So creating models like class. First, I'm gonna create model for purchase order. So purchase order is nothing, just when we purchase item from the supplier, it comes under the purchase order. So purchase order models dot model. So it has field like ID equal to models dot autofill primary key true. Then I'm adding warehouse. Right now I'm ready to create the warehouse table. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just first create the warehouse table. So creating warehouse, I'm using the inventory services. In inventory, I'm gonna create this warehouse table. So class warehouse models dot model. Then I'm gonna add the fields. So for warehouse, I'm getting ID models dot auto field, name, address, city, state, country, pin code, domain user ID. Add it. After that, also add some fields like manager equal to, or you can say warehouse manager. Make it foreign key and make it user. Okay, yeah, that is also okay. So adding phone also. Then after that, I'm adding other field email, status, active, inactive. After that, also adding size models.size choices equal to small, medium, large. Then I can add capacity, gap width, max length, prices equal to low, medium, high, warehouse type. So warehouse type, owned, lease, okay, which I'm gonna do. Additional details equal to models.json field. Now after that, save this class, come again order service, and again work starting here. After that, adding ID, then adding warehouse ID, warehouse ID. Let's import this warehouse. After that, adding other fields. So I'm just adding supplier ID. Supplier service will come from the user services. Users, import it. Last updated by user ID. PO code, purchase order code. Then PO date. Then after that, adding expected delivery date. That is also okay. Payment terms, choices, cash, credit, or I think I can add more. Online, and check. Other field, payment status, okay, paid, unpaid, or add other field also. Parcel paid, after that add cancelled, cancelled, cancelled. For total amount, instead of float field, add decimal field, then paid amount, decimal field. After that, adding due amount. After that, adding status, active, inactive, or I can say I have multiple status. So I'm just adding multiple status also. Instead of this, I can use some different status. Draft, then I have other status also. It is not showing suggestion from the GitHub. Okay, draft, sent, receive, parcel receive, cancelled. Yeah, that is also okay. I think this is discount amount, discount type, percentage or amount. Then I will add some other field, which is shipping amount, shipping type free paid, then shipping tax. After that, let's add some other field, shipping cancelled, shipping cancelled amount. Then after that, I will add shipping cancelled tax amount, shipping cancelled text, text, text amount, additional details, JSON field. Then after that, adding some more field created by, then updated by, domain user ID. After that, created it, updated. So adding some other field, uh, approved by, approved, then cancelled by user ID, cancelled it, cancelled reason is also there, and I think I have to add one more field, received by, which I miss, received by user ID, received at. Now after that, save this table for class, create some another class, purchase order items. So basically this is the order and this is the items of the orders, and it's showing the selection like ID, PO ID, product ID, quantity, buying price, selling price, tax percentage, discount type, discount amount, additional details, status, updated by user ID. I think just take all these because it has showing good suggestion for me. It had everything: purchase order, product ID, quantity, price, and everything. But here I think I missed something. It will be products. Import the products. After that, here I need to add quantity, ordered, quantity received, the cancelled, quantity returned. I think I missed something here also. Here I had to add one more thing: receive, cancel, and return. Returned. So here returned is also there. Now here I had to add some other field. Returned by user ID, return it, and after that amount paid, amount returned, amount cancelled, amount ordered. So I have ordered, received, receive is for paid, return is for return, cancel is for cancel, and ordered is for ordered. I think that is also okay. After that, I think the tax is not there. So adding tax amount also I can add tax amount equal to or shipping amount. So shipping amount in cancelled amount in paying cancelled text other field. I think we need to add return by returned at. So I need to create the purchase order invert. So class purchase order inverted log. So models dot model. Now after that adding all the fields, PO item ID, purchase order item, that is okay. Quantity inverted, inverted by user ID, inverted at additional details. Now after that I need to add some more things. Here we are going to inverted purchase order inverted. So I think I need only POID. POID, purchase order, quantity inverted, not come here. Inverted by user ID come here. Here come like invoice, path equal to models dot text field. Here comes our invoice. Then invoice number. Then after that we can create some additional details like notes, models dot text field. After that adding the additional details which is also there. But after that I need to add domain user ID again. Domain user ID. Now after that let's create some another tables. So I'm just creating the purchase order item. So purchase order item, purchase order item inverted log models dot model. So it's an item ID, item quantity, item price, tax percentage, discount amount, discount type, shipping amount, shipping tax percentage, shipping discount amount, shipping discount type. I think shipping don't have this thing. So move this. Additional details. Let's move this inverted thing. Selecting all this. Price, tax percentage, discount amount, discount type, shipping amount, and shipping tax percentage. That is also okay. Then we need to add the status also. Draft, sent, received, parcel shipped, cancelled, all returned. Now after that, which is purchase order log, like what is actually happening in the purchase order. So purchase order logs. So models dot model. So it is showing some session ID, purchase order status, draft, sent, received, or instead of status, let's move it. Let's add the notes. Models dot text field created by user, updated by user. So I think updated by user not required. It's just adding the comment like approve the order. All these things comment will save here. You can make it comment. That's it. It's done. Now we are going to do, but just copy all this thing because same things happen for the sales order. Just copy it. And changing from purchase to sales order. So here make it sales order, or we can say like when customer buy product which comes under the sales order. So sales order. Here warehouse ID not come. Here come only customer ID. Then SO code, SO date, expected delivery date, cash payment status, amount paid, discount type, discount tax, all these things is okay. Created by, and here receive is delivered. Delivered, delivered, parcel delivered, cancelled, returned. Created by user ID, updated by user ID, domain user ID, created at, all these things is okay. Here changes to sales order items, sales order items, SOID, sales order, SOID. So quantity order, quantity delivered, quantity cancelled, and also we can add one more field here, quantity shipped. After the buying price, that is also okay. I don't think it is required. I need only purchase price. So purchase price, tax percentage, amount paid, return, quantity order, quantity cancel, quantity return, amount return. That is also okay. Tax amount, tax percentage, shipping cancel amount, discount type. After that, status drop, delivered, parcel delivered, cancelled. Also add return, return, return. Also need to add here in the purchase order item also return, and also there is one option again, parcel return. Okay, moving come to again below here, cancel return, parcel return, and parcel returns. Yeah, that is also okay. Now created by, updated by, domain user ID, created it, approved at, everything has been okay. Now after that, sales order, sales order outputted log. So outputted log. SOID change to sales order ID. Sales order here. SO order ID. Invoice path, invoice number, notes outputted by user ID. Outputted it. And here after doing outward, we'll to make a status maintain. So I think I forget here. Status equal to, yeah, draft sent, delivered, parcel delivered, cancel, return. Yes. So same thing here comes also in purchase order item, purchase order inverted status. Here comes only received. Parcel received, parcel received. Yeah, that is also done for sales order items. Sales order outputted also done. Now here sales order item outputted log. So sales order item outputted log. So when the item comes to inventory, it's say inverted, and when it's go from inverted to outward, we say outputted log. Here again change it to SO item ID, change it to SO item ID, change it to sales order items, outputted quantity, then price, tax percentage, discount amount, discount types, in charges, all things. Okay, delivered, delivered, parcel delivered, cancel, return. Domain user ID is also okay. Purchase order log, we can make it sales order log now. Sales order logs, SOID, sales order, SOID, comment, and everything is okay. Now moving to the next part. So I have just created the order services, all the tables. So basically these tables comes under all the order services, which is we can say order management. We have two types of order, purchase order and sales order. So purchase order will increase the item in the inventory and sales order will decrease the item in the inventory. So when customer purchase any item, it goes inside the sales order. When we purchase any item from supplier, it comes under the purchase order. Here receive change to CPI. Keep add. Yeah, save it. Now we need to create tables for inventory. So our user service has been done, product services has been done, order services also done. Moving to inventory. So models. Here I created the warehouse. Now let's create some other table, which is rake and sell. So class rake and sales and floor. Models dot model. So it had name, warehouse ID, size. That is also okay, but I don't require. Instead of this type, I want rake number equal to rake equal to models dot char build max length. If I were blank true, null true, selves, then floor. Yes. So I will rake number, selves, and floor. And after save it, after that we have to create a inventory table, which is the main inventory table which will handle all transaction of the stock. So class inventory. Now let's complete this table. So it is showing me product ID, warehouse ID. Let's change it to products. After that warehouse ID, Rex floor ID, quantity, status, active, inactive, or make this stock status. Stock status. In stock, out of stock, and also adding some more data. So here damage, lost. Sometime in inventory item get lost or damaged. This also we need to take care. So I have item, product ID, warehouse ID, rect select floor. I need to add some more field, like where the items comes in the inventory. So I'm adding purchase order ID. Purchase order ID. Make it foreign key. Then make it autocomplete suggestion. Import this purchase order. Import it. Okay. Then I have purchase order item ID. So purchase order item ID. After that I have purchase order inverted item ID. So purchase order item inverted item ID. Purchase order. See the table name. I think it is purchase order purchase order inverted log or purchase order item inverted log. What else? Just edit, import this model, and here it will be purchase order item ID. So that will be purchase order items. Save it. After that, let's check other fields. So here I'm going to add other data also. For quantities, I'm going to add MRP equal to modus per field blank to null to. Then after that, I need to add batch number. Then after that, I need to add other field, which is discount type. After that, make it amount because we are calling one common method amount, amount, amount. Then discount value or discount amount. Then again, we are adding some other field, which is serial number. Then I have to add some other field, which is manufacture date. Then I have to add UM, unit of measurement. Then PTR. Then I have to add receipt date. Then I have to add other expiry date. Then I have to add quantity inverted. Then I have to add buy price, make it decimal. Then sell price. We are adding that again. See buy price. Okay. Now after that, sell price. After that, add tax percentage also. Make this also decimal field. So just copy it, change it, tax percentage. After that, yeah, it had for all the tables, only for this one. So additional details equal to JSON field. Also, I think it is missed for purchase order log. So additional details equal to JSON field. Save it. Coming to inventory service. Here, if I check, additional details is not there. So I'm gonna add additional details. Additional details equal to JSON field. After that, let's add one more thing. Invert type. So it is for purchase, return, replacement, or we can do one more thing. Warehouse transfer. Which is inventory logger. Yeah, it is showing inventory log. So let's complete this table also. So let me see what it is giving by suggestion. So it's showing me inventory ID, warehouse ID, vacant sale floor ID. So I think that will be get okay. Quantity, MRP, batch number, all these things I don't need because this is already mentioned. But I need quantity, 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 quantity. I need one more field which is status. So equal to. I think this will be wrong. You have to add invert output outward. Then we have to add damage, lost, expired, then returned, then add adjustment, adjustment, UID if it is getting outward, it is getting inward, SOID if it is getting outward. Yes, order. Save it. Now I have all the details in my inventory log, like where product is going from one warehouse to where other, or selling the product or purchasing any product. All these things maintained by logger. Even some product is getting expired, we can maintain it by logger. I think I can add one more field, warehouse transfer, warehouse transfer. Now save it. All this thing has been done. I have created all the data tables and models. Now let's do one last step. I need to set the default user here. So I have to add. I'm overriding the default user. So I had to add the default user model equal to user services dot model. So user services is our application name and users is our model. After doing all these things, we need to run the migration command. So how you can run the migration command? Just follow me. Click on view terminal. Run the command python manage.py. Or first clear it python manage.py. Make migrations, and here it's showing products. Okay, product service, order service. Okay, let me see what it is showing. Let's try to change the application first. If I change this order service just to order service, I come to settings. Okay, I got the issues. Here, if you see, the comma is missing. The small thing which I miss, the comma, and it break the whole code. Clear the console. Now, if I clear it again, run the migration command. Here it is showing order service.apps.me. So here, change it to order service. Clear it. Run the command. So here, if I see what it is showing, order service product. If I check order service, okay, order service has an inventory service, and inventory service has an order service. So what I'm gonna do, I just move this thing, and I'm gonna add warehouse by using this method, uh, inventory service dot warehouse. Save it, then try to run again. Now it is running, but here it is showing some relational tables error, like as that what I mentioned. If the column name is same, we need to take care. For us, it is showing for all the models. So what I'm gonna do was all and finding the whole project added by user ID or domain user ID. So just coming here, finding added. Generally, it's so domain user ID and added by user ID. So I just change it to added by user ID to warehouse. domain ID to warehouse manager ID. Save it. Coming here also. This is rec and self table. So rec self floor, rec self floor, rec self floor. Save it. ID log. So here don't get confused. I'm just using the table name in the end of this relation name, so it will not collide with other relation names. Run again. Now it reduced the error. So just do changes in where it is showing. It is showing on user services. So move it to user services. Come to the model. Here domain user ID user. Then it is showing error on the purchase order item embedded log. Just copy this, save it. Verify check domain user ID. Here it is embedded log. Then it is showing hint for domain user ID. Domain user ID. Sales order user ID. So I'm going to do what? I'm just finding this domain user ID. I'm just going to see what it contained. Warehouse. Just close it. Close it. Close it. Close it. ID log. So here don't get confused. I'm just using the table name in the end of this relation name, so it will not collide with other relation names. Here it is. Now try to clear the console again. Run again. Now we have very less error. Just fix this thing. So first we need to change user permissions classes with field users permissions. So let me see. User services models users user permission. Check user. Okay. Save it. Now if I try to run again, and it's work. So finally, after all these issues and error, I have created migration for all these tables. After that, you have to run the migrate command. So Python manage.py migrate. Now it is creating the tables. So it is created all the database tables in our db.sqlite. So here it is showing db.sqlite for database browser, but I'm gonna use MySQL. So let me see how we can change these things. So for this, I'm just taking help from Copilot or ChatGPT. So let me show how I can do this. I'm gonna come here. Control I. Change these settings to use MySQL. And here we go. It is using MySQL. Accept it. Now we have to change the database name, username, password. So in previous tutorial, I show you how you can install about the Laragon. So if I open Laragon, start all, and it had, if you click on right click, you need to add some modules like tools, quick add. You can add the PHP MyAdmin and other things. So I already add, so I can click on MySQL, PHP MyAdmin. My database is open, just logged in and getting a new database. E-commerce inventory, or we can say e-commerce project. Copy the name, create the project database, come to privileges, add a new data user account, making the username, host name okay, password same, retype same, grant all permission. So using this PHP MyAdmin tool, you can make your work easier. I can use the MySQL command line tool, but I'm just prefer to use this PHP MyAdmin to make our work easier. So here, to that, changing this database name, user, password, all are same, localhost, and MySQL run on the port 3306. Save it. Now after that, I need to run again the migration command. So for that time, I don't need to run the make migration because it is already done. And also we need to install the MySQL client because for running the migration command. So keep install MySQL client because we are using MySQL here this time. So it is done. If I try to run command make migration again, now there is no error and no change detected because our migration file has been already created. If you open this file and you open this migration, you can see the migration file for each database. On this application has the migration file. You can see here. Now just we need to run the migrate command only. So migrate Python manage.py migrate. Now it is running the migration command and creating my old tables in our MySQL database. So earlier it is created on the db.sqlite, which is a SQLite database for Django default, but I change it to our MySQL. If I open Chrome, refresh page, and check the e-commerce project, and you can see all the tables has been created. I have my tables: inventory service, inventory log, rack and sale, warehouse, purchase order inventory log, purchase order items, purchase order logs, sales order logs, sales order items, output date, categories, product reviews, product questions, product activity log, modules, permissions, users, shipping address, and the other permissions. So that's all for now. I have created all the database tables and models for our project. Now in next tutorial, we are going to creating the API and working with API. So I hope you like the video. Thanks for watching. Please like our video and please subscribe our channel. And also, if you have any question, please do comment.